So you heard my question, Shashi?
Yeah, so you are saying you have some details in your master D. Let's say some information related to SMS in this master D, and you want to use into another data extension, isn't it?
No, no, exactly opposite of that. I want to like
What is the
store. Yes, yes. So if I have some details, like okay, I am having attributes here in master D, but I want to store
Yeah.
that value from other data extension in the running journey.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I'm not fully understanding what is your question is. Deepak, if you can
Okay,
help me.
Yeah, Sasi. So basically, even if the attribute values are there in the master D, Ankita wants to, use the attribute values that are there in the another D,
No.
which is having the email attribute values. So
Mm,
she
mm,
wants to take the
mm.
input
Let
from
let
the
let's do one thing. Let's listen to Ankita. So Ankita, let's create a data extension for you.
better
So
actually.
in this data extension, what information will be in this new data extension that we are going to create?
for example, for now, let's include the address, and I want to store that address from here to the my
Email
to
address.
my. Yes, yes, or whatever address, like address, mailing address, etc. Any address, billing address.
Mailing address. So, okay, let's say subscriber address. So I'll consider this as a table which considers subscribers email, mailing or say address. So subscriber address or say subscriber location. So I consider this as a subscriber location. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use subscriber key, and let me first validate what my subscriber key is a string. So this will be string and this will be the primary key. So he should have only one or multiple locations. How you are going to define this location?
For now,
Like,
just one location. Okay.
so subscriber and just location. So do you want any other fields to be added here? That's why I said first you have to define your data model at the beginning. Maybe keeping this external key is much better, giving the same name. That is one of the when we do SSJS, you'll understand the advantage. Subscriber key. Okay, this is the primary key, and this is the location. So for me, 50 because the primary key length helps in query optimization. So always keep the minimum length. So I created this. So let's say for Sasi, I'll take Sasi's subscriber key, this one. Okay. Either you do by automation or do, but I'm manually adding it here. Subscriber key. Okay. So location is Spain. And okay, let me add another one. Who the subscriber is. If I say I've given a random thing, Shahrukh Khan and Ajay Devgan. Yeah. So let's take Ankita. Okay. So rather I'll make it Ankita. So I gave 003 just to basically make you familiarize with contact key and all, because contact key start with 003. Ankita, just say at gmail.com. Let's make it okay. Sharma, right?
Yes.
Oh, master D. Every time I have to refresh. Obviously, the person has to be in master D, then only the location has to be there, right? So first, adding Ankita again, make it 5678 SHA Hope the spelling is correct. Okay. Then this is Ankita. Yeah, this record. So you are from India. That's why I always use automation is best way to build this. So here I have added it. Okay. Now I go here. So with the master D, you need to have a relationship with that particular data extension. That is location webinar, and we are looking for location. So currently we have one-to-one relationship with the subscriber key. So I'm building one-to-one and save it. So same thing. Can I have to refresh? So this is the webinar. So with the master D, I have added subscriber location also. Okay. Now what you want to do in this journey with
In
this location?
Yes, Shashi. So I wanted to take the input from our location related data extension and store that information in the master
Mm.
D on basis of like, for example, I took that address, but it can be anything relevant also. Can we do that?
You want to now update. You want to update that location into master D.
Yeah, that's what my concern
Oh,
was.
see, I don't understand your concern also. First, see, we are journey is for sending communication,
Okay.
right? You want to update. So why don't you utilize here with a query and then write that query saying that select this, let's say. Why don't you want to do? I don't have that attribute here in the location, like here, let's
Hmm.
say. So first you have to add the location here, right? So you have
Yes.
to make this location and what is the attribute location? Let's see, this is a string of 50 length. So I have to maintain the same. So I say location, okay, and then I say 50, and then I create an attribute. Obviously, I have to every time I have to refresh. So this is something with this business unit. I don't know what is happening, but anyway, let me build this. I'm. So why you want to update it via journey? That's so. Uh, I don't.
So,
I don't.
Shashi, yes, it
I'm not
was
trying to
like
make.
a query that can we do that or not? The curiosity, nothing.
See, so that curiosity. Let's find that curiosity. But the- those kind of curiosities, I sometimes find myself in a very different position saying why you want to do that way. So यहाँ पे let's say you're building, okay, deleting attributes and other things will become an issue because you have already mapped this
Mhm.
attributes. So deleting will become issue, but adding here it will not become. You added one more attribute, okay. Yeah, currently you see you have only, if I collapse this, you will see only 4 attributes. Master D. Let me refresh this. Once I refresh and I come back here, it should basically give you 5. So your location is added. You see here? So 5 attributes. So location
Yes.
is added to master D. Huh. So why don't write a query saying that this is update location from where I have to bring? I have to bring it from the location. So this is the location, right? So from the location I brought it. Okay. So if you people see, I can drag and bring the records. So again, I'll show you. Like if you want to bring more record, let's say you want to bring your 60 attributes, you can drag and drop and it will come here. Okay. So you still can utilize this. So here, location, I'm bringing location. I
Shashi,
always
what I
like,
believe, what Ankita wanted to know, let's say we are
I'm
sending an
coming,
email.
I'm coming there. Just wait, hold on.
Sure.
Subscriber, location, okay. And do inner join with master D on. Okay, so obviously you add a alias. So this is S and this is M. I don't want to write a query. So S. So is the subscriber key is equal to, it has to be present in the master D. So you're getting updated to validate. So what is invalid column name?
In the last column, you have last line. You have that m dot s dot subscriber key in the very last line.
Then update what I need to update. I need to update the master D. Uh, this is my most preferred way to do it. Okay. So what's the issue here? You can do in this query itself, right? Now you're saying, okay, I want to update. देता है ऐसा कैसे देता है? See, let's say if I add it here, hmm, and you're saying, okay, I have a master D. Select the data extension. hmm, Let's go to data extension. Then say master D. So I'm selecting the master D value. What's the value here? The location. So your value, how you're going to add it from the another data
Yes.
extension, and you want to do this one. No, no, right. See, I love
Okay.
doing this.
Okay. Understood.
See, if if people challenges me, I'll show them I love to being right. So why should I do? I don't want to do. If people are challenging, then okay, let's take the challenge.
No, Shashi, it was not just challenge, it was just curiosity. So,
Whether it will evaluate or not, I don't know. I'm just trying in fly. Okay.
okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, if you ask me, Sasi, have you ever tried? I said I've never tried it. But somebody asks me for a challenge, I'll say I like challenges. Rather than look up notepad, I'll always go with visual code. Uh, See, I invent things in the real time fashion only. or whether it works or not, I don't know. So this subscriber key. So here I'll say underscore subscriber key. Hmm. Uh, Now let's see whether this will evaluate or not, right? So whether you people try it on own, I'm not going to. So, but यहाँ पे I did it this way. ठीक है? Maybe.
Shashi, data extension
हाँ.
name will be
Yeah, but
different.
you see नीचे पे. It's not giving you to add summary because I added something here which is not a string.
Okay.
Hmm. But I just said, ki, see, try it, right? If I say this is Spain, then you go, it's still not giving. So now it is giving. Okay. If I move it back, if I just say, it's giving. Okay, gave me. Good. There you go.
Shashi, sorry. The data extension name will be different now.
I want to. Oh, yeah, yeah. Obviously, see, I'm doing on the fly, right?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
doing everything on the fly, so I don't come prepared with all this. Yeah. See, obviously, it is coming as Spain. Somehow
Yes.
I don't know why it's coming as Spain. I don't know.
It is
Uh,
evaluated.
no, how it is evaluated? Which record it is taking? It's not evaluated.
Mm,
It's
How
taking
it's
the
evaluated? I
previous
don't know.
value which you have added. You have added Spain before.
Hmm.
Maybe if you try
Uh,
India, it will take it from there. It's maybe it's
hmm.
evaluating the previous value.
Hmm. I don't know. See, what I'm saying is, I don't
Mhm.
know. Yeah, this one. See,
Okay.
so this is not working for you. So it should not work also for me also. Okay. But let's
Yeah.
see. A lot of people will be surprised what I'm doing, right? So this is subscriber location, something this is coming. So add it here. So I don't know whether if I go back and if I see what the value is saying, it's either it's giving subscriber. See, it is removing all those what I've written, but it's just
mm,
giving you subscriber location. But you can still try. Okay, what is trying to do? You can try. I'll give it to you. But yeah, this is not a good approach to do it. That's what I was trying to show you.
okay, okay.
So you have an option to do it. Why you use this, isn't it?
Yes,
Huh?
Shashi.
Oth- Chalo. Oh, I don't want to spend that much of time, but I love. But I'll try to figure it out. Your question I understood, but I'll see what I can do. Huh?
Okay, okay.
Custom activity is something else, but with update, if I can use AMP script or not. Now you gave me some kick. So anyway, so this one is done, right? Till now, any other questions? So hope you understood. Now in the decision split, if you rather you want to use with the location, okay. So let me refresh this. So I created one more attribute. Then based on the location also, you can use your uh, decision split, right? I use preference instead of preference. Let me not instead of preference, let me use location as well. So if I want to use location, so from this location, I can also add another attribute saying that if the location is this, go to this flow and do all these things. So this one here, this also can be done. Just to give an example. Now I added one more attribute, one more data extension, and that can be utilized. Okay. So what I covered, automation journey, data extensions. Huh. These are the contents that I created in the email. So I have a webinar lookup on. Okay, we have to go long way. Till now, how many people understood what we are discussing? And how is the session? Is it boring session or you're finding it little interesting than the previous one, or still boring?
No, Shashi, it's interesting.
It's a
Uh,
good session, Sasi.
how about other people? Uh, how many people are able to grasp what I said till now?
I'm fine.
Guys, you have to either you people are sleeping or listening.
Shashi, it's a good
Who
session
all
for
are there?
me. I mean, I guess
Who all are there? What about others? How many people are able to understand? Like I am building a full use case for you guys. This was one of the request also in the previous session. So are you able to understand what I did till now?
Yes, Sasi.
So see, webinar invasion. Hmm. So here in the email, like I have lot of data extension. So what I did, just because I didn't have much of a time to write a code snippet and all, but on a fly I did. So I used lookup here to fetch webinar date, webinar date. I'm fetching webinar date from webinar metadata. I used a lookup with the webinar ID, which has ID in the invitation. So with that, I brought the date, year, webinar. So webinar metadata, all are webinar metadata because I'm just showing webinar metadata. You have to show location, Now you have a location, then you can use by location and subscriber key, and then you do. Okay. This one is one of the important thing that I did here is with cloud page. So if I have to redirect to cloud page, obviously redirect to function has to be used. Cloud page URL you have to use, right? So here I have subscriber key, okay, and webinar ID. These are my composite key that I was building for webinar. So from this I can pull all the other data. So that's why I'm just passing subscriber key and webinar ID. And let me go to cloud page. So I created 3 cloud pages. So first one is for registration. So here in the registration, mm, how I did all this was because see, uh, I create a blog not just to do some time pass, right? I do a lot of things which I can reuse. So for me to, if you say, so see how you created within 3 hours, everything, all this design and all, like how this design is done, because I'm taking it from my cloud page enablement program where I have given you the full code how I design. So similar code like this one where I was having this consent capture and all, just modifying few things and using the all the same functionality. I build it within 3 hours, right? So you see this image looks like this, and this cloud page looks like this. Email, full name, webinar. I just changed few things. So that's why for me design was simple. And here what I did, I simply changed few things, which was like this full name, webinar name, and this I didn't change. And here I created a lookup, okay, to do that lookup here. So I wrote an M script. With M script, I assigned like I did email address from master D, full name. I did a concatenation here and get the full name, first name and last name, and webinar name. So that's why I'm just pulling the webinar name, not the webinar topic. So if you see webinar invitation, okay, and if I register, if I click on register, so it just only gives you webinar name, not the webinar topic, because I haven't written any code related to webinar topic. So you simply need to add another line, copy this, add another line and fetch the webinar topic. You just set it here. So what is the variable that I'm setting? So I have to go to the cloud page. So this is input address two. Rather, I'll say this one as webinar topic. Webinar, copy this. Let me save this. What all things I created? Cloud page, on subscription, journey builder, automation, data extension, attribute group. Wow. I'm happy with myself.
A lot of things.
Why this is not opening? It's loading sometime. But anyway, webinar topic. So here, this will be webinar topic. Okay. So hope the attribute name webinar topic is correct. So I'll go to the data extension, webinar metadata. What is the topic? So it's simply a topic. So here I'll say topic. Now, if I publish this, it will be reflected. I don't have to dig type too much. Anyway, I don't know why it is not loading. Collection, landing. Oh, I don't know. Somebody deleting, they might be deleting or doing because anyway, but here, this is how it can be done. Okay, this will let me just refresh to see. Okay, yeah, it's a browser issue or something. This is not impacting anything. Let me try to raise click here. So this webinar topic has to be actually that cloud page has to be refreshed or published, then it will reflect. So this one was there, but I for on subscription also. I build that, but this page has to show up. So here I have to add webinar topic. Oh, this was saved anyway. Webinar topic is saved. I save this once again. Publish. Content builder. Let me see webinar lookup. Did I add webinar topic? Topic. Yeah. Done. So invitation. Let's see whether this gets reflected or not. Yeah. So this webinar topic is also reflected. Okay. How many people are following till now? What I'm saying?
Yes, Shashi.
Okay. So in the cloud page, if you see, I have used disabled to disabled because this form is disabled. Nobody can update anything. Okay. Simple personalization I have used with AmScript, and I set the value here as in the lookup. Here, where is that lookup? Let me refresh. that is up to you for how you build your form. It is up to you. No hard and fast thing here. So yeah, this line, disable digital to disabled. So I use that personalization to disable it. Okay. Now, if I have to, so now again, what I can do is, mm, I can create a footer, okay, footer, and inside this footer, like I want to have a unsubscription page, right? So if you want to unsubscribe, it is up to you. That will lead to a different discussion. Okay. So I'm just leaving to subscribe a key. It will take another how many pages? Yeah. So this is there. So this is alias will be unsubscribe, unsubscribe link, and maybe I'll add a BR. Design yourself the way you want to design. Mm. So the cloud page ID for unsubscription message subscription. So I bring this ID, add it here, mm, and then see what happens. Yeah. So now I added unsubscription link into that email. Mm. And if I click here, this is I just build a simple cloud page saying that what I'm saying. So here it is like we are sorry that you want to jo message then, and then if the person clicks on unsubscribe, right? Then you say, okay, you're successfully unsubscribed. Here, what I can do in this unsubscribe page, okay, what I can do is I had this data extension called preferences, right? If you people go back and see, oh, data extension and session webinar, and this we have this preference. Then what I can do, I this was for email. So for Sasi, I can basically update this. I haven't added that update code, obsert, and then obsert it and make it, this is false. I can update the date, okay, for the subscriber key. Are you people following me?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Shashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here for that unsubscription also, I think I added one code snippet which can be added similarly, like here unsubscribe. So I have created an AMP script block for unsubscription. Well, I'll take the subscriber key, okay, from the unlock sub event. I'm going to unsubscribe that person. So this is the code which is here in my block also, which can be used. All are ready made for me, actually. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. So here in this code, I have written an unsubscribe AMP script block. Okay, that I simply copied here. Now I have to simply call this content block unsubscribe, okay, to this cloud page, which is basically thank you. So the person here in this unsubscribe page, what happens is I'm saying, okay, you're unsubscribing, click on unsubscribe. When the person is unsubscribing, I'm redirecting person to another cloud page because I have two cloud pages here, right? So in this unsubscription message, I'm simply showing the message. I haven't called the content block. I can simply call the content block here. So here I have brought the subscriber key, hmm, and then I can say content block by key, okay, and here what was the content block? This unsubscribe. So by key, this is the key. Copy this, add it here as a string, and publish this. Okay. Once I publish this, and this becomes your unsubscription page created. See, I created very easily. Ah, so this is unlock sub event. I'm not updating the subscription preference. If I have to do, I can do obsert here. Okay. And then write a obsert statement, obsert data, and where I have to obsert, fill in this obsert statement here, and then I can even obsert into this data extension that is subscription preference. I can update this. And what is the primary key here? Is the channel and subscriber. and then do that. For that, if you want to learn, go to the AmpScript enablement and try to implement. Anyway, I have done this in the cloud page URL, how to update a data extension. I have clearly shown here how to basically observe into a data extension. Yeah, right. I created a form. I designed everything. Okay. I have a data extension, and this is how I'm going to do. Okay. And here I've used this, if not empty, then use the offset statement. So I do the offset data and can update into a data extension. The full use case is given in this block. So I don't want to implement and take the time explaining these things again. Hmm. I think I've created a video also for this. So this is how you can do in the cloud base. You can do unsubscription here. Okay. So the person before this, the person comes here, clicks here, and then when it goes there, if there is a subscriber key, it will be unsubscribe at the all subscriber level.